like to introduce you to Dorit Lev Meir. She's one of my masters, and she's also like a very important person because she developed something that is so amazing that is called love bonds. So love bonds she's gonna explain. I'm gonna leave everything to her so she can explain everything today. What is love bonds? And how this class is important for you to understand everything about your connection with your mom and all your shocks and trauma that you had when you were a baby. So, Dorit, thank you very much for coming. I would like to introduce you to the people that are watching you today. And I would like to know more about your story. Tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Israel. I grew up in Israel and I raised in Israel. I was born in kibbutz to parents that just came after the war to Israel and created a community for a better life. And it was really a good place, but the people there didn't understand exactly what is the meaning about love, what is the baby need of love. And we were raised with all the things that children need, but the lack of love was very very present in this place, for me, special for me. And I started to search for getting love in inappropriate ways. And I really didn't understand why I'm shy, why I am afraid from people, why I'm starting to search for love from medical term. And I just searched why I need to get love, because I had a good parents. My parents was really good people, but I pushed them away. I didn't want them to hug me. I didn't want to get love from them. And only when I create this course, I really realized how deep is the lack of love, that everybody, it doesn't matter where you were born, how you born, everybody in our time suffer for lack of love or insufficiency of love. I left the kibbutz when I was 18, and I thought about becoming a midwife because that's what I felt that my spirit wants to practice. And for that, I had to go to 4 years in nursing school. And I went to nursing school only to become a midwife. But when I went to see the first labor and I saw how they cut episiotomy, I almost collapsed. And I saw the way how it's running in the hospital. I felt like it's not fit my spirit. And I just decided to continue in nursing. And even I was practicing for 20 years in many other fields of nursing, my spirit almost all the time was connected to this subject. And I all the time work close to it. I even work in the maternity room. I work as infection control, and I was the supervisor of those floor. All the time I was very close to, and I searched this subject. It was something very close to me. And I was married for 30 years. I have 3 daughters, and I have a wonderful experience of giving birth to my daughter. And I knew that all the time my body know how to give birth. I knew that this is in my body knows. And exactly that's what was happening, because I was trust my body. I knew how to work with my bodies. My labor was really easy labor. And I realized that we have this intuition, but we forgot about that. And also from my experience that searching for love, I realized that everybody has this lack in some way of life, and all our addiction related to this, all our problem related to this issue. That's why I decided to go back to the time. I'm going back to the time of conception and even before, because I believe that a lot of our issue related to those times. And that's what we're doing in the course. In the course is built to heal from the conception and even before, during pregnancy and during the labor and the first years of life, the trauma and the drama that create from lack of love.
Okay, and then when you realized that you were like um, that your body was ready, because like I feel that many of us we have like we're a little bit afraid of giving
Yes,
birth.
yes.
So
This,
what,
okay.
is there something that you could tell?
Of course, and this is why this course designed, because I work with many, many, many women, and a lot of this work went back to this time, and a lot of them had a trauma from labor, and I noticed that women planning the birth, and they believe that it will be wonderful, and and they do everything that it's supposed to run as they want it, but in the end, at least between 98% to 90%, it's not as they thought, and something go wrong, and they had to go under emergency or under other stress. What I realized that people really lack of the knowledge how to trust the body, how to listen to the body, how to work with the body, how to nutrient the body in the right way. That's what really made me to decide to work on this subject. I love to watch people, to observe people, to see people, how they behave. That's and I really love babies.
And this is I think that this is the experience that you're building about like everything that you had in your life, your experience about like seeing all the other women giving birth and how the body works and how to make them feel more confident, right? And this is also important for like men.
It's very important for men because everybody were born through mother, right? We all born and we all had and carried those trauma and drama and all what is going on around. That's why it's so important. And also, we know that we are here to complement each other. And when we heal ourselves, we heal our relationship. The course, we're really dealing a lot of what happened that we're not able to create good relationship. What is the reason? And I believe that the reason is the first moment of birth. But I believe that we care about our mother for 9 months. There's a special relationship that's really related to those time. And if we heal this time, and if we heal the trauma that we carry from the birth, and this is really related to the mother mostly, and also with the father, we're able much easier to heal the relationship with the father or with somebody that took care of us, and with all other people. That's the important for me now is to teach what is the meaning love bonding, how we created with our mother, but love bonding it's a learning process that if our mother was not able to create it with us, and we had somebody else that took care of us, if he know how to do it, he can do it as well as his mother. I work with what people bringing up, but in the course, I really focus in this process. But everything that we heal, it's wonderful. There's no really rule how to start here and how to. It's a lot of intuition and listening and to know what is this thing that's really bother us.
Okay, so this class is amazing for everyone that is thinking about having babies, right? Also
very important, yes, because we also talk about how to create the baby. It's very important that our attitude about sex, our attitude about relationship, our attitude about this is a divine spirit that want to manifest through us. And if we do it in a divine way, if we do it with listening and understanding, that can be the most wonderful experience in Mother Earth. And the benefit is really individual. Everybody can get his benefit from the place what he really need to get. It can be healing your relationship with your father. It can be healing your relationship with your mother. It can be healing your relationship with yourself. It depends from the really place that you are coming and you want to heal.
And how many years you've been developing this course?
We developed this course for 3 years. I was the one that bring this inspiration, but Danny was the one that helped me to create it. He was the one that write it with me. He was the one that gave me support. He all the time told me how wonderful I am and how that I really should do it. Without him, I don't think I was able. Maybe I will, but I cannot see myself doing it if he won't push me to do it. And he also the one that brought me to Brazil.
What do you think, like, I know that we have like a lot of people that never receive love from their parents. Is it possible to receive love from like yourselves or something like that? Because sometimes we had like a tough story of life.
Yes. Not sometimes. Usually we have a tough life, and especially if we heal her.
Yeah. And then like, is there anything that like, I think that love bonds also work on this, right?
Yes, of course. Because everybody choose, according to my belief, we have a pre-birth planning. We come here with planning, and planning that we were lack of love from our parents. We planning that we won't have a love relationship with our parents. And this is a part of our spirit to evolve, to do the evolution. And that everything is perfect. And we choose to be like that, and able to learn how to create self-love, how to create this bonding with ourselves first. When we know how to create with ourselves, we know how to create it with other people.
And today, how do you deal with all this knowledge about the love bond? And how is your relationship with your daughter? With like,
it's amazing because it's improved from day to day. It's more we are working on our issue, as more we learn to forgive our daughter or our children, things that we didn't know when they were born, and we heal it. The relationship by itself just changed by itself. I don't have to do anything. They just more respect me, more understanding. Even they are completely different for me. The worst thing to do is criticize ourselves and judge ourselves. This is the worst thing. It's the opposite of self-love. And we have to know that everything that happened with us, with our parents, it's just how it's meant to be. It's meant to be because that's the way we are learned to heal the lack of love and to love ourselves more and more. And this is the process. We learn in duality. We are here in duality, a planet, and we learn from the opposite. This is the way our planets work. And as less we criticize us and less we judge ourselves, it's better. Don't do it. Stop doing it. Just.
So from now on, I just need to look at myself and then heal myself and then understand what is happening to me. And then I can improve and be a better mom from my kids.
Exactly. That's the way, yes.
That's amazing.